It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care. We're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Here we go. It is Thursday. Got a lot of your emails here for National Nacho Day. That's a big deal, y'all. That's a big deal, y'all. We talked about what we would put on our nachos, and we had a vote for it. My nachos won out for what I would throw on mine, a little bit of salsa and guac, and I think what it kind of won for was I went with the brisket.
Brisket, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's what made it pop.
I'm just not eating that much red meat these days, so I went with the shrimps.
Okay.
I like a shrimp nacho.
Okay.
I like black beans, baby.
Yeah, that's good too. In everything considered when it comes to nachos, I'm not offended by the shrimp. I definitely would have. I'd like to include the black beans. It was just only our favorite four. What are the first four that make it on your nachos?
I think I like black beans better than refried beans.
Sometimes on nachos. I agree with you.
Refried can be a little bland to me sometimes.
Well, they sit heavy on the chip, and then they make the chip soggy and fast. And I'm not a big fan of that. Now, the frustrating part about the black bean is they're rolling all over the damn chip. And then that's always, you get it close to your mouth, and it rolls right off on you, and you look like a goober. That's my biggest complaint about the black beans on nachos.
If it's truly Mexican, though, it's refried beans.
That's a fact?
That's a fact.
Then where do black beans come in?
I mean, I know a lot of Cuban dishes have the black beans.
Okay, so that's not cool.
It's a division of the Latin culture. The bean is very divisive.
Well, I'm not trying to... Look, hey, call me Mr. Bean.
Everybody knows you love a good bean.
I don't want to...
You made a movie and made lentils a star in it. We know you like a bean, a legume. We know.
I'm not here to divide people any more than they're already divided, especially through beans.
My Mexican mom would always be making refried beans. Those beans are very Mexican.
Did your mom, Kev, ever make something that you were so pumped she was making? If she's in the kitchen making something, you're going, fuck yeah, we're having this tonight.
Yeah, no.
Never?
I don't. There's nothing that jumps out. There is nothing that jumps out.
She just cooked like a basic white mom.
Yeah, there was
not a lot of flavor, not a lot of seasoning.
A lot of stuff I was bummed out by. Succotash, she loves succotash. That was like lima beans and corn, I think it was. As a combo. It was terrible.
Shit, that.
Lima beans might be the most annoying bean in the bean game.
Yeah, I'm not a lima guy.
Lima beans.
And then she'd serve up this chip beef. What it was is you take a piece of brown bread, and then you would get this chip beef out of a can, and she'd cook it in the skillet, and then she put like a gravy on it, and it was not good.
She would put canned meat in a skillet,
Yeah, it was not tasty. Yeah.
Interesting. And it was like loose like ground beef or squared
no,
like
it was squared.
Spam?
It was, you ever seen you remember the steakums?
Yes.
They used to have?
Oh,
it was like steak and meat.
I would have liked it.
It was rough. It was rough.
I'm not down with the canned meat.
We grew up on steakums, man.
Yeah. You know, the area where I'm from, that's the weirdest thing. I'm not a big fan of the cuisine that is from my area. It's typically very bland, not spicy. It's the weird thing, you know.
It's lacking in flavor.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And for a gringo, I've always, everything Latino is just called my name. I love the spice. I love everything. Love the language. Love the culture. Love the climate.
Love the women.
I love the women. Absolutely.
Married one.
I feel like he's a Latino born in a gringo body. It's crazy.
I will say Logan did have kind of shitty food.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'll tell you honestly. No doubt. I mean, look, I guess they love it, but you know, it's a lot of like mashed potatoes and crap like that. And mashed potatoes got its own right, and it's all good, but it's very much that. Their only seasoning really is salt and pepper. That's about the only two seasonings you'll get.
Now, if Virginia makes mashed potatoes, I've had hers. She does elevate it, but not all mashed potatoes are created equal. There's some shitty ass mashed potatoes.
There are, yeah.
You eat my tater and you go, oh shit, this is some real tater.
That sounded sexy. It's like, whoa. And I step back from that statement there.
That was.
You heard that in a different context. You'd be like, all right, all right, all right.
No, it's tater hot.
You eat my tater.
I can make it sweet for you, or I can make it regular with the butter.
Still sounding sexual.
It's so what?
Man, oh man. Now, Curtis, he said for the nachos, I want a scoop of guac, sour cream, drizzled all over grilled chicken and black olives. Okay, that's his style. Some people, boy, I got to tell you that for me, sour cream is very polarizing. Like my daughter loves sour cream.
I love it.
And to me, it is a creamy, globby type substance that has really no taste to it whatsoever. That's to me what sour cream is.
I used to love sour cream, and I could not agree more with the Kevin Ralston. I think it is too thick, too gross, and it does not have much taste.
Doesn't add anything to the whole mix to me.
It's I think used in small spurts. And maybe mix it up with something.
Oh, I love it when you get it mixed up with the hot cheese. Oh,
Nah, me and Kevin.
creamy cheese.
Me and Kevin have agreed. Fuck sour cream.
I'm with you on the cheese, but yeah, just keep the sour
I
cream
thought we said
out
fuck
of it.
lima beans.
Well, definitely
Well,
fuck
that's-
lime. Yeah, that's a, we all agree on that.
How much are we fucking?
All right, well, we're doing the hard-hitting work here. I'm asking if people love sour cream or not.
Sour cream is, I get it. It's a bully ingredient, but it is lovely. On your brisket, a little sour cream and the cheese. That would be such a good nacho.
Okay.
It's the way I feel about ricotta. I don't hate ricotta cheese. I really don't. But I just feel like some people overly ricotta something to a point where you're going, all right, too much ricotta. Yeah. Give me John Cicada, don't give me more ricotta.
You've always said that.
Too much ricotta, it's like too much sour cream.
Give me his ricotta because I love it.
Okay.
And I think it's pronounced ricotta.
I'm the worst Italian.
Right now, 74% of people loving some sour cream.
Oh, wow.
I mean, How
about that?
I've been off all day when it comes to trying to read the chat rooms ahead.
What about this as a nacho topping? Grilled street corn.
Yeah, that
goes good with sour
elote,
cream.
Yeah, that actually is one of the popular ways to make it. I was kind of looking, they had different nacho recipes where you can kind of go down a path and be like, hey, we're going to go Mexican street corn nachos. Yeah, that's actually a big thing.
Oh, corn on nachos, I fully support.
A little corn, a little chorizo.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a big chorizo guy. Yeah, we do that at least once a month.
Giving me a nacho boner.
How's your chorizo over there? Are you half hard?
Oh, just like 3/4.
This man loves nachos, Kevin.
He's plumping up as we speak. And Mimi said Bonefish Max has the best nachos.
Bonefish Max.
Yeah,
I don't know
'cause-
if I've been there.
Yeah, we had heard a lot of Flanagan's love on that, and that was one that had not come up.
Where's Bonefish Max at?
They got one in St. Pete, is what's coming up for me. There's one in Lighthouse Point.
Okay, that's down Lauderdale area.
And it looks like you got it says the one in Port St. Lucie closed on October 1st.
Damn.
Apparently the nachos weren't popping enough. And that's the only ones that I'm seeing right there. There's also one in Coral Springs,
Okay.
looks like. So that's the place to go get them. But yeah, I mean, if they're closing, they better have more nachos.
I am craving nachos so bad now. I am going to get some freaking nachos today.
Deal? Nacho Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm doing
Why don't
it.
you get a video and video your nachos? I'll get a video and video my nachos.
Gosh, I'm going to lose this. You're such a better cook. I'm going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
You never know.
I don't know. No.
Kevin beat us both in the recipe.
Yeah, people were telling me that was all because of the brisket. People like
Yeah, the
brisket.
brisket is pretty strong.
What if I went a different way and did dessert nachos, if you shall?
Interesting.
Quite.
Still doing corn chips?
You could do corn chips with a drizzle of sorts.
Okay.
And maybe even a little bit of a dipping of a caramel or a nougat.
Did you say carnal?
Caramel and carnal.
Him and Honeyface are going to make nachos.
And somebody's asking, is it like Bonefish Grill, Bonefish Max? And somebody said, Bonefish Grill, you need money. Bonefish Max, you need to know the bartender. And I got to tell you, that to me is a problem. When your names are too close, you have that kind of confusion. In fact, my wife and I, we were driving by what used to be Island Jack's, if you remember that place on Okeechobee and Military.
Yeah.
It had then turned into a seafood boil place, but it used to be Island Jack's, if you remember way back. And I remember they used to have a name. I can't remember what they were before Island Jack's, but I think they had to change it because they were like another name, and it wasn't the same. I was like, gosh, we used to go there when it was Island Jack's, or even before. Was when it was the
we
best.
used to go there.
Yeah, all the time.
Shit, man, I remember that name.
Was it a Hooters?
No.
Yeah, originally, when we first got to town, it was a Hooters, and I remember
See?
going there when it was a Hooters. That was like 99, 2000.
I remember going there, and it was a Hooters.
I think it was the first time I'd ever been to a Hooters. I don't think I had been before. And I remember
What's this?
I was very underwhelmed with the chicken wings. I'm like,
Holy shit, man, titties?
I'm never going anywhere else to eat.
yeah. But I was like, man, that place used to be so good. They used to have one of those daiquiri machines.
Yep.
That had the frozen margaritas, I think it was.
Was
Used
it
to
a
love
Fat
getting those.
Tuesday at some point, too, or some kind of daiquiri stop?
They had at least the one. I can't remember if they had a few, but I remember they had pool tables in there, and it
Yeah.
was good. I would go there and watch football games, and they had the indoor and they had the outdoor. The outdoor bar was just fantastic. You're right there at Okeechobee and Military and West Palm.
But you're right. It did turn something into after Island Jack's. I want to say something piratey.
I think it was even something before Island Jack's, because that's where I'm thinking it had a name that bellied up to something else. And I think there might have been a suit and they had to change it, but that's almost where it started to turn. I don't think Island Jack's, it started to trend down a bit as Island Jack's, but whatever it was right before Island Jack's, that's when that place would be happening. It would be cramped. You couldn't even get a spot in the parking lot, I remember.
It was popping.
Captain something?
Maybe Captain is.
Captain sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. I'm drawing a blank on what it was, and I think I was drinking too much in that time, clearly.
Oh, I think we all were. That's when I first got on the show.
Yeah, I think I had a decade as just a blackout.
Okeechobee, the road for blackouts.
I remember us going there after the show. We're talking, when I first got on the show, we were some fucking pirates, man. We'd be at the bar at 11:30 noon.
The good old days.
Playing darts and shit.
Yeah, we played darts in there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, had everything you wanted. They played decent music, had everything. Good space to roam around. Yeah, we would go there a good bit. Remember that. Got an email here from Matthew. He said, since y'all were just talking about iguanas and how big they're getting, I took a photo of this monster. You can see he's chilling there in his windowsill.
Oh,
And he
wow.
said-
That's a big dog, too.
It is. He said, I saw it a couple of weeks ago, and this one refused to move even after poking at it with a rake multiple times. And then it used its tail to start smacking the rake.
Oh, it's
Wow.
got, it also has your spare key.
Yeah.
And it's coming for your cat.
Oh, man, an iguana in your house just scampering around. Shit that.
That was about the size of the one that we saw yesterday that kind of went up close to, and he took off and jumped right into the lake. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize they could swim like that.
He was like weird and beautiful in his coloring.
And not even close to, that's considered kind of a medium-sized iguana now. They have gotten so large to a
Damn.
point where you go, shit, that looks like a small buffalo
Yeah.
with scales.
Maybe a small alligator.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
And Jeff said, iguanas can stand water for up to 40 minutes.
What? Underwater?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, they can stand water. Now, I don't know if that's stay under. I don't know. Maybe it's a typo. I know a lot of people do voice to text, and so it always comes out different. But it says iguanas can stand water for up to 40 minutes.
Maybe it is stay underwater. That's wild.
Well, maybe they do. They can go under for a minute or two,
Well, you'd
come
have to
back
have
up.
gills if you did that.
Maybe
yeah.
that little bitch has a snorkel.
Yeah. It's crazy, but they are getting bigger. And he said, yeah, they love to live on the banks of all the canals, and that's why they're causing the collapse of a bunch of canal walls.
Yeah, I read it on my next door all the time in my area where iguanas are responsible for $10,000 to $15,000 of house damages.
Wow.
Especially if you live on the water, canal, whatever you got. Dennings has got so many of them.
That's crazy.
Our lake. I know you guys are so impressed. There was one time me and Denny's walked out there. I think we counted 13 iguanas.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to put them in the freezer, right? If you catch one, the humane way to kill it is put it in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. Me and Denny's would do a great job of catching an iguana.
I would pay cash money to see you catch an iguana.
Yeah, some of those, that's not going to fit in my freezer. I heard that with bufo toads.
Oh,
that was it. And a bufo toad, I think, is a little bit more docile. I mean, iguana, especially that big dog, trying to put that thing in your freezer, good luck.
I got a deep freezer that's empty. It's my gumbo freezer, and it's empty right now. We could totally put like 2 of those iguanas in it.
Oh,
That'd
cool.
be the only way to do it.
There's a bufo toad and an iguana on top of my fucking 4 cheese Hot Pockets. So hungry now.
Yeah, I guess it probably wouldn't be food safe at that point.
Yeah. I would think what I've heard is the best is this. I think it's like a little gun. It's got a rod right through the cranium. Boom. Takes them right out. Like they don't feel nothing. It's just like, hey, what's up, Bob? Boom. Out.
I'll accidentally hit it in its tail, and it's just like, please.
And then it turns the gun on you.
Please, it's just
Right.
taking
Oh,
too
my
But it
gosh.
lets your death be slow. Like it shoots you in the foot first and let you think about it.
I don't know, man. I'm too soft for that shit.
I am too. I couldn't kill it. I could put it in the freezer, but I couldn't like shoot it in the head.
If I put it in the freezer the whole time, I'm thinking there's an iguana in your freezer. I can't enjoy any kind of programming.
Could you imagine? And could you imagine if somebody didn't know and they opened it up and the thing wasn't dead and it came to life?
Oh shit!
You open the freezer door and a freaking iguana jumps out at you
That's how you mess with your friend.
and whips you across the face with its tail.
That's how you mess with your.
Just make sure you're videoing it if you do that to your friend.
Oh my gosh.
It will go viral.
If I get whipped with an iguana tail, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, you think you're getting a delicious ice cream and boom.
Well, because I know it's not gonna just get my side, like my cheek. It's gonna hit me right in the retina. So I'll have a patch for a week.
And Danielle talking about why a wooden spoon will keep the water from boiling over in a pot. Kind of crazy. We were talking about things that you didn't learn until much later in life today. And according to Google, a wooden spoon prevents boiling over by bursting bubbles and lowering the surface temperature, which stops the foam from climbing over the pot's edge. The spoon's dry, porous, and heat-resistant properties allow it to break up the bubbles as they rise and cool the steam within them, causing them to collapse back into the liquid.
Huh.
Crazy stuff. I did not know that either, so I learned something else today.
Let's try that.
Very educational show. Yesterday, we were talking about Tom Brady cloning his dog, Luna, or I can't remember if Luna's the new one or the old one, but Luna was one of them. Clara said, yes, original listener here going back 26 years. Yeah, Clara. After hearing you guys talk about the whole Tom Brady dog cloning thing, I decided to look it up. The company is called Colossal Biosciences, but they aren't the ones actually doing the cloning. They acquired a company called Viagen Pets and Equine, according to the Viagen website.
Wow, they can clone a horse?
The total cost of cloning a cat or dog is $50,000, paid in 2 installments. We had heard that yesterday with Paris Hilton cloning her dog. To clone a horse, it's $85,000, also paid in 2 equal installments.
Wow.
This is absolutely bonkers. Just want to let you know. That's crazy.
What's more impressive, cloning a horse or cloning Paris Hilton?
Cloning Paris Hilton.
That's more impressive.
I mean, that'd be wild.
Yeah,
But if they can clone a horse, can't they clone a person?
They can. Yeah, there's just all it is I saw the person from the company they're talking about today on the news, and it's just the only thing stopping them is just ethical boundaries. That's it. And
You mean to
and
tell me
regulation.
somebody hasn't tried it yet?
Well, of course.
I mean, they can if you decide to break the law, but nobody ever breaks the law.
Yes. Especially through
I guarantee you they've done it, and we don't even know it, but there's clones out there.
Yeah, who knows?
brains.
We might have a clone war one day, Virginia.
Oh, that's a Star Wars reference.
He just went full chub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing is hitting the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not somebody knocking on the studio.
The counter.
We're got a full-on Star Wars
That's
boner.
your Charissa.
He got a clone bone, Mike said. Yeah, he does. Boing, oing, oing. Mm-hmm. And Peggy with a little update here. You were going in on that dude, Gary, the first golden bachelor that seems like he was just a gold digger. She said, yeah, Gary was recently on a TV talk show with his new fiance.
He's got a new fiance?
That's what Peggy's saying.
Didn't
here.
this chick watch the show?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, he's a decent looking guy. It's older. I could see people being lonely, and
He's a tall guy.
And if he's a smooth talker, I'm sure he could rationalize and talk away any of the things she maybe has heard. And maybe she's just so like that she's not even asking the tough questions of him. But even if so, like, there are a lot of people that are just, some liars are really good at it. I mean, they just come off smooth. I think that's what they say about psychopaths. Like, they lie at a level where they don't see anything wrong with it, and they're good with it. They're convincing. They don't have anything in their conscience telling them that you shouldn't be doing this. So a lot of times when people have a conscience, there are tells. The way they say things, the way their eyes go, their body language. I've even read off some of those signs. And for people that don't have that, they can just, like, they're telling you the truth. It's one or the other. They're just living a lie, and they don't differentiate.
And there's also another type of person that's just attracted to any kind of notoriety or celebrity. I mean, you were on The Golden Bachelor? Right. Oh, my gosh.
Don't
care. They don't give a shit if he's an asshole or not.
You're great.
Yeah, well,
that lady was wrong about you.
You're going to get attention. If you're looking for attention, we're talking about this old fuck. And I meant that respectfully.
And another one here, I got to tell you, the endorsements are rolling in. I'm only 2 episodes in, so I only endorsed the first 2. But Jeremy said I watched all 6 episodes of the Chad Powers on Hulu. What an amazing show. Very funny.
Okay.
Kept me wanting more. Great recommendations. So.
Selling it well.
Yep. So I'm hoping to get through it, but I will not watch it without my son. And so, I don't know. It might, who knows when I'll get to the other episodes.
He's a young dating boy.
He is. And, he runs the streets with his girlfriend every night. So they are, that's all he does.
Is he driving or is he still on the bright line?
He, we don't have any cars for him to drive. But
you don't have a car.
I don't have a car,
Something tells me he'll get a car before you.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, he still does a lot of Ubers and whatnot. But yeah, he's got his permit now, so he's been driving a bit.
Is he good at it?
Yeah, I haven't even driven with him yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No, like I said, I never see him. I don't, because when I even went to bed late, almost 8 last night. He still wasn't home. Like, he didn't go home until like 10 or 11.
Gotcha,
and so
yeah.
I'm way out. And then when I get up, he's gone, and so I work all day. And then on the weekends, he stays out, so I don't even see him then. So
I mean, he's 17 now.
He's 17. Yeah.
I mean, that's that age where you start to break free. You're a young.
You
buck.
didn't want to hang out with your mom and dad when you were 17.
No, I get it. I wasn't ever home either. So
and be blessed. He never grew a mullet.
No, absolutely no. Where I was, I'll
and
take
mullets
Cannon
are
all
kind
day.
of back in.
Yeah.
So you're really lucky, because if your lineage grew a mullet, that would be out of control.
Yeah.
You might not be able to parent him.
No, you're right. I might just have to give up.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you go home and the Mexican queen has one of them hardcore mullets.
Skullet.
Yeah, it's shaved on the side.
Yeah.
It's straight up, business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
10 being so bummed out, 1 being, whatever. Where are you at?
Pretty bummed out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not loving it.
But they don't care what Kevin thinks.
No.
They are going to do what they're going to do.
So
Yeah.
you're thinking probably a 10.
Yeah, it's probably at a 10. Yeah, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough, no doubt.
All right, now we just got a crowd fund. How much would we have to get for the queen to get a skullet?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want Kevin to be happy.
Yeah.
Why do we want to break this man?
I'm just kidding, kind of.
But, I mean, if she did get it, at that point, you have to accept it. Then we have fun with it.
Then we make a video.
Then we, yes.
And Stacy, she had a thought here as we were talking about the issues now with trying to get a flight. And boy, you're going to have to look at that, and it's going to change a lot of stuff with what's going on. It's just a mess. Everything just seems like a mess. You know, I think people are kind of getting over it. We've had the government shut down. It's affecting a lot of people. And look, this is when people really start to care about politics. That's why I tell people, look, I get it. The whole dog and pony show and the theatrics that they put in there is a pain in the ass. But the people that you have in there that are making the decisions for you, you have to live with their work or lack of it. And, you know, now it's affecting so many people in your day to day. That's about the only time that most people care about politics. You're like going, say, hey, I used to get money, or hey, I got to take a flight, or hey, I need this, or I need that, or I'm not safe, or I can't get insurance, or whatever. Then you start to care.
Government shutdown, but yet all of us are still paying taxes.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
that blows.
I'd like to watch porn without giving my ID. You know what I mean? Things have changed.
Yeah. And Stacy had a comment. She said, you know, maybe they just need to start taking paychecks away from Congress and see, you know, how long it takes to get fixed. And it's getting that point. You know, I think the two parties, not pick them, put them both together, that I think they're starting to become an adversarial relationship with the American public and the political system and both parties, where I've heard this too much. We're just tired of both of them. And you guys are jacking with my life. And so what do we got to do to get rid of both of you guys?
Do you think the people in power like the fact that there's so much division? Because with division does come the one color everyone in power cares about, green.
I don't feel
money.
like a lot of politicians are in touch with their constituents and truly feel the pain. And I think some are. And those politicians, and look, on both sides, both parties, there's people I like in both parties that I think are good, and they're there. I just think they're overwhelmed by the people that get all the headlines, that are the theatrics that are out there, and they're already wealthy and they're not being impacted by any of this stuff. They fly charter or private, and they don't need to worry about money and paychecks and their insurance and all that kind of stuff. And they're the ones that are having the pissing match and fighting. And it's like, we got to bring you guys down to your knees, because you brought us to our knees.
Well, they
You
have
need
it
to feel our
backwards.
pain.
Like, if Congress can't figure it out, Congress shouldn't be getting a paycheck.
I completely agree.
Pay the TSA.
Yeah, I agree.
Pay the military.
You don't get a penny.
Pay the SNAP benefits. But the people that can't figure it out, they're the ones that don't get a paycheck. Guess what? You do that, and they will figure it out.
We take away your housing, your transportation.
Yeah.
We take away your security, and we take away your paycheck. So
Until you figure it out.
Yeah, right. You got nothing.
It just, when you
get
see,
nothing.
you see everybody in that Congress room or whatever it's called, and one person will start to talk, and then somebody immediately has to interrupt them and go, Kevin, no, you don't. And everyone's
That's why I
yelling
believe
at each other. It's so performative.
Look, I think the way politics should be done is one issue by issue. And you should be able to have your own thoughts on that. But when you're in one of those two parties, they force you into thinking the way that everybody in the party does. And that's why, to me, I've always been an independent, because when I go down the line, I'm like, I think that way on that. I think that way on that. And I would hate for somebody to be like, no, you don't feel that way. You feel this way. I'm like, I really don't.
Kevin, this is how you have to feel, Kevin.
Well, you have to be a
And that's what
free
they do.
thinker.
Right.
And I think more Americans are going, I want to be a free thinker. I don't want one party telling me I have to be all of this on this side.
Well,
And I want to hear what you have to say. And I'd be like, well, we got to come to a compromise. They're not listening to each other. You're right, because immediately they just want to fight, and whatever idea the other party has is stupid. So as you can see, nothing is getting done, and real people are really starting to suffer. And it should piss more people off. And look, honestly, this might be a blessing for us. Hopefully something comes out of it, because I'd like to kick all their asses out of DC and start all over again. Be like, you know what? Let's rethink this. You know, you guys both had a chance. Both parties are out, and let's start again.
Well, since the beginning of time, I mean, free thinkers rock the boat, and not everyone likes a free thinker. If you're in power, free thinkers question you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have an open mind and you are a free thinker, that gets in the way of somebody's agenda.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that they're aware yet at how pissed off people are getting, and they keep fucking around. Man, they're going to really have a pissed off American public when you stop paying us, you're jacking with everything you're jacking with. And, you know, hopefully we'll all get together. And that's hopefully, if you are in one of the two parties, that you'll come together and be like, look, I'm throwing down my party affiliation. I'm an American first. And what y'all are doing is jacked up, man.
And I think people like us We're so sick of the bullshit. Same 7 points of argument, back and forth. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's all wrestling without the fight. Like the
They
actual.
call it the agenda politics, and it's the stuff that doesn't affect more than probably 5% of the population. Yet that's all they talk about. And they're like, no, honestly, we just want affordable food. We want a little bit of health care. We want to be able to live our lives, have vacations, enjoy our family.
Yeah, most people are trying
That's
to
just it.
make money and take care of their family. That's their number one focus.
That's all most Americans care about. All this other agenda-based stuff you guys fight about all day long, nobody gives a shit. Like you're affecting such a small portion of the population. But what you're doing now, when you're affecting SNAP benefits, when you're affecting flight, travel, safety, insurance, housing, all that kind of, it's going to affect everybody. And that's going to piss people off. So, yeah, I hope they get it fixed soon, but I don't have a lot of optimism on it, and we'll see where it winds up going.
Never lose hope, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. But, yeah, I think we'll have to all rise up maybe a little bit first, and maybe it's ultimately a good thing. And Kit said, not sure if I'm the only one that notices an increased amount of companies advertising 5-year price guarantees. Best examples I can think of are Comcast, Mobile, and Verizon. What do they know is going to happen in the next 5 years? I'm just curious if anybody else has noticed this trend or is concerned something big and pricey is coming. Yeah, I mean, I do the Comcast endorsements, and I've noticed that. They're selling that hard. I didn't think too much of it, but, yeah, they don't do anything just to do it.
They don't. Here's the reason why they do it. They know that a lot of us Americans are looking each and every month at the bill. And we're seeing the bill, be it cable, be it phone, be it whatever. And it's been going up and up and up. And that's stressful because once it gets to a certain point, you're like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to pay that bill. So when you tell somebody you can lock in this one certain price for 5 years, that's very appealing to a person that's living paycheck to paycheck because you're like, good, lock it in because I can't keep taking these incremental increases every few months. It's going to devastate my family.
Yeah. Okay.
It's sexy.
Yeah, and that might benefit the consumer. And then on the flip side, I know all they ever care about stock prices. That's what the other people on the other side care about. They were talking about Tesla stock, all that kind of stuff, and protecting the stock price. And I'm wondering if they can say, hey, we've got so-and-so people locked in for 5 years. That means consistency. So when you invest in our company, we'll have a consistent amount of subscribers for the next 5 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that plays into it. So I don't have an answer, and I'm not real smart, but maybe somebody who is can let me know.
I disagree. I think you're very intelligent.
Thank
you
you,
should
Bird.
give yourself more credit.
Thank you, Bird. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We all took IQ tests today, and everybody did really well.
Yeah, we did okay.
We did decent.
I was pretty damn impressed, honestly. That was pretty good. Y'all did great.
Thanks, Kev. Thanks, Dad. But your dad has to say you're smart.
Hey, if candidates want to play catch later, I'll throw the football around with you, Dad, Kevin.
I think that's it.
Daddy Kev.
Bird's my new son.
Somehow I look older than Kevin, but I'm younger.
I'll take you for ice cream.
I just want to see you two in the ice cream shop with Jbird on your lap.
Yes.
Sharing a cone.
Believe me, that's not the weirdest shit we've done.
No, it's not. It was big out there doing another bit. And Carlos said, there is a problem in Do It Bitch. Kevin has too much to keep track of to effectively play. I think he should go back to being the gambler or should be freed of running the board and hosting the bit so he can focus on answers. What do you think? Yeah, to me, look, I think when you play any kind of thing, first of all, I didn't used to play when Suits was here because we had all the players and then I would just kind of jump in on that. Yeah, it is. I don't think we have another option. I don't know that I like going back to just being the gambler because then we got an odd number of everything. And the other thing to honestly keep in mind is it is a bit of a handicap just because and I've played it the other way. When you're sitting there, your mind is thinking about nothing but that. For me, it's commercials and music and what am I going to tease for the next segment? Did I do the code word and all that kind of crap?
What am I going to put on my nachos? Ooh, I know, brisket.
Big time.
And
yeah.
The other thing, too, is, and I'm not trying to sound like, oh, woe is us. We only have 4 people helping us out with this show.
Well, we can call Suits and see if he wants to work on free Wednesdays.
We're busting our dicks, our titties, and our clitties to try to just give us a little patience, please.
But the only thing I would say to that is that it would be if you are my partner and you're the gambler, know that, I am a little clanked every time I'm in there. And my mind is not, I think you guys are able to use full brain thought.
Yes.
On what's coming up. I've got half brain thought.
Gotcha.
So like the tennis player thing the other day that I got, if I would have had time, TFO, I would have been able to rattle off a lot more because I'm like, okay, when I sat there and had a clear mind, I was able to start planning those in my head. And so that's just it. So I think it just adds to the strategy of it that, okay, you got Kev over there. Look, sometimes I'm like, whoa, okay, I was able to do that one well. The tennis one I completely shit the bed on that one. Like I should have got that one. So that was all on me. So to me, I think that's just a factor of it. So I don't think I'd change it just for that reason. Just know it's part of the strategy in the game. And he said also there is a juicy rumor in the air. Jbird, is it true that Lana ran into Rhonda at a bar and a cat fight broke out?
No, they actually
Rhonda McDonald?
Rhonda and Lana did meet up at a bar, but they fucked in the bathroom.
Oh, clam to clam?
They definitely, yeah, they scissored.
Wow.
Okay.
In the bathroom.
Lana's dirty.
Yeah.
Question. Should we be scared that the fire alarm is going off?
It has been for about 20 minutes, and you know what? I don't smell smoke.
Yeah, and if the guys from Die Hard were out to mow us down, they would have already got us, right?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
We would have to say that, though, before they shoot us.
Let me say one thing real quick.
Before you shoot me, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is a couple comments in the chat. RJ said, yeah, but full brain thought is that doesn't Kevin know, or sorry, Mo said this, doesn't Kevin know the topic ahead of time? Yeah, I do. So, I mean, that's an added
It's an advantage, but it's also a disadvantage. So maybe he comes in flat.
Well, he also has to hit 900 buttons.
Yeah, but it is. I mean, yeah, that is true. Now, a lot of the topics that we're doing, people have been submitting a lot. So a lot of them are either listeners, and then the others are ChatGPT. I'm just like, come up with, so it'll spit out the topics. And I don't look too much at them in advance, but I can see, and, I try to keep it fair for everybody that's doing one. Like I know, for instance, if Jbird's doing it, you can see I'm trying to give him something that's a struggle. If it's me, I'm not trying to, Ohio State Buckeye players. Go.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's good.
Yeah.
The ones that work out the best is the ones where anybody can rattle off 11 if you had
right.
to.
I try to make it neutral for everybody who's playing.
You need to put nacho toppings in there for next week.
That could work.
The only problem with, and I work them through in my head, trust me, and you guys help me out because I always imagine the Virginia and Jbird arguments. I'm like, yeah, that's because the only thing is it always has to be within a set defined, it absolutely can be. Because you could be like going turnips. You'd be going, who puts turnips on nachos?
Exactly.
No, you could.
Yeah.
You could. And then it becomes an argument like, who the fuck nobody really puts turnips on nachos.
And we got to do a poll. Is turnips a topping?
I could do crab claws.
Right, and then our 35-minute segment
Crab
is now
nachos
85.
is a thing.
I see.
Exactly. That's why nacho toppings wouldn't work. I already know the arguments.
You motherfucker, you have scarred me and Kevin.
Yeah.
Join the club.
Yeah.
My husband's already in it.
And another question, somebody said, so what is a full staff mean? How many people is that? Skate to Beach want to know. I'll tell you, I can only go on my buddy Bert that just recently retired from radio. And
he had a full staff.
He had a full staff. Yeah, he retired. He was out of Atlanta, did well there. They were syndicated to 20 different stations. And when we hung out, when he actually told me he was in town in February and we were hanging out, and I asked him, like, so how many people do you have on your staff? He's like, I don't even know. And I was like, walk him through. He's like 12 or 14, something like that. So,
wow.
You have people that are doing the edits. He didn't even really run his own board. He had somebody in the other room. I would see he would point and they would fire, whatever. So he stood behind a board. But, so you had people to do that. You had people who does all your graphics, all the kind of stuff that, we're doing.
Why would you ever need to retire from that?
That's what I kind of wonder. I'm like, dude, I'm working to get what you have, and yet you're walking away. How dumb does that make me?
I've seen a picture of his staff. It looked like there was like 20 people plus on that thing.
Yeah.
We have 4.
Right. Absolutely. And we were trying to do everything they're doing. So, that's kind of where it is. We're trying to do with a staff of 4 what 12 to 14 people were doing.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but 4 people compared to 20 plus.
Just know you're shaving years off your life.
Oh,
Yeah.
never. I'm so stressed out.
Yeah.
Dead by Christmas. All of us.
When?
Well, and then you look, for instance, I could not believe with, and I can't remember, I can't keep Late Show. I guess that's right. That's Colbert's. When I never even knew before, 200 people they have on staff.
200?
Yeah, that's why they were saying the numbers. And, they came to it, and Colbert had a quote this week. Somebody's asking him, he was on a podcast or something like that. And, he said how you found out. His manager had told him. And his manager said, yeah, you know what, CBS or Paramount, whatever they are, they just said, we're just getting out of the late night game. They said it's just not profitable. And they said we don't feel like it's where TV is going. And look, a staff of 200 and whatever, and I've heard numbers, whether they're manipulated or not, but it didn't sound like they were making money. And that's the one thing I know about businesses. Like, they're not in it to lose money.
They're not going to keep you because they like you.
You're right. So, if they could keep 200 people occupied with things to do, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And they did 1 hour a night.
That's crazy.
Right. And how much vacation do they have? They're not even on the summer.
They're not.
They're
They have
always
the
in
whole
reruns.
summer off.
Yeah. 200 people. I'm like,
That's wild.
Yeah. Who have insurance and all that kind of stuff on top of it.
That's very expensive. You got to sell a lot of commercials.
Yes, you do.
And there's a lot of stuff people don't understand either. People, well, just get more people. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, well, they're like, who's paying for them?
Yeah, people are getting cut.
Right.
Right,
We
because
couldn't afford suits anymore.
right, yeah. Or they just said, the budgets are getting cut back, and you look in our industry, and every day it's, I'm always getting calls from friends like, I just got let go, and I'm like, damn, man.
I was talking to Heather yesterday on text, our old producer,
yeah.
because she just got let go from her show. It's sad, but these budget cuts are real. They're
Yeah.
just slicing and dicing.
Yep. Well, really what you have to do is you have to create a revenue stream that warrants having that money. So you have to make so much new money to be able to be like, hey, will you give me 20% of that for another salary? And so that's, that's why we push and try to grow the show, because we realize if we had more staff, we could be better and we could do things at a better level. But you got people that are way overextended.
We're the
trying to
little
make this happen.
We're the little penis that could, though.
Do we have to be a penis?
I was trying to have some fun
Let's
with
be
it.
a little clit.
Oh, well, I'm into that too.
Bean lover. Full circle.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. With that, I got nothing else to say. I don't even know where else to go.
Shut it down.
All right. Yeah. It's time to go, I think. Appreciate all your emails and your support. Subscribe, like, share, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.